I've been angry my whole life. Not the loud kind. The dangerous kind. The kind that explodes before I even know it's happening. That anger is why I'm here, behind concrete walls, steel doors, and eyes that never stop watching. They say I'm too violent for youth detention now. Too unstable. Too much of a risk. So they do what the system always does when it's done pretending it can help you. They throw you into adult prison. But what they don't tell me until it's too late is who else is already waiting for me inside. The first thing you learn in adult prison is this: everyone smells fear, even if you don't show it. The second thing you learn? Your reputation arrives before you do. The guards already know my file. Violent incidents. Assaults. Zero impulse control. They treat me like a bomb waiting to go off. Hands always close to restraints, voices sharp, no patience. The inmates stare too. I'm young, angry, unpredictable. That makes me either prey or a problem. And then I see him. My father. Older. Bigger. Calm in a way only dangerous men are. People step aside for him. Guards tolerate him. Inmates respect him. And suddenly, I'm not just Eric. I'm his son. I don't ease into prison life. I crash into it. Someone looks at me wrong. I swing. A guard barks an order. I push back. Rules feel like traps, and I refuse to feel trapped. Every fight earns me isolation. Every outburst tightens the system's grip around my neck. I don't care. Violence is the only language I know that works. But it's also the language my father taught me. And he's watching. He never tells me to stop. Never tells me to calm down. He just watches like I'm a reflection he doesn't like. Or one he understands too well. The prison forces me into therapy. I laugh at the idea. Talking? About feelings? In a place where weakness gets you buried? It sounds like a joke. But the therapist doesn't treat me like a monster. Or a child. He doesn't challenge me. He waits. Lets the silence stretch until my anger starts talking for me. He asks about my childhood. About my father. About the first time I learned that violence gets results. And for the first time, I don't have answers. People expect me to align with my father. Protection. Power. Status. All I have to do is follow his path. But the closer I get to him, the more trapped I feel. He's built a kingdom in here, but it's a cage. One he can never leave without losing everything. And suddenly I see the future everyone expects from me. And I hate it. The prison changes. Factions form. Violence escalates. Guards tighten control. Everyone's on edge. I'm pulled into conflicts I didn't start but can't escape. Loyalty matters now. Choosing the wrong side means blood. The therapist keeps pushing, not aggressively, but consistently. He makes me see patterns in my rage. How it explodes when I feel powerless. How control, not strength, is what I've been chasing. And that scares me more than any fight. Everything collapses during one violent incident. Chaos erupts. Screams. Sirens. Bodies moving too fast to think. This is the moment where I'm expected to prove myself, to my father, to the prison, to the version of me that survives through violence. I feel the rage rise. And then something different happens. I stop. For the first time in my life, I hesitate. Hesitation doesn't come without consequences. I pay for it. Physically. Socially. Emotionally. My father looks at me differently now. Not proud. Not angry. Something worse. Disconnected. I realize something brutal. He doesn't know how to relate to me if I'm not violent. Violence was the only bond we ever shared. And I've broken it. The therapy sessions end soon after. Not because I'm cured, I'm not. But because I finally understand myself. Anger was never strength. It was armor. Armor I don't know how to take off yet, but at least now I see it. I don't leave prison. There's no redemption montage. No reunion. No clean slate. Just a quiet understanding that I'm standing at a crossroads most people never see until it's too late. I can repeat the cycle, or I can break it, slowly, painfully, imperfectly. I don't know who I'll be when I eventually walk free. I just know who I don't want to be. Not my father's shadow. Not the system's label. Not my anger. For the first time, I'm not fighting everyone else. I'm fighting myself.